Hello everyone, I'm Drew.
Why?
I was inspired recently by another YouTuber named Paul Grossclose, who recently went door to door handing out flyers about why people need to subscribe to PewDiePie and unsubscribe from T-Series. Make sure you're not subscribed to T-Series. And I was like, I want to do this. I want to do that as well. So I saw the pamphlet files in the description. Mm-hmm. I hit download and I realized I don't have a printer. So that was the end of that dream.
Yeah.
But then I realized maybe I could be a tad more original and just actually explain in a video, because I don't think we've done like a hello world or any type of video just saying that both of us are very big fans of PewDiePie's channel.
Oh, yes.
And would genuinely recommend, meme aside, like subscribe to PewDiePie put aside, you should subscribe to him.
Yes.
Why? How big was PewDiePie when you subscribed to him?
When I first subscribed to PewDiePie, I heard this from my friend Zach. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I know Zach.
And I subscribed to him when I was a sophomore in high school.
That's weird. I did too. That's trippy. Even though we weren't in the same high school.
Yeah, and back then he had, I think, less than 200,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Less than 200,000?
Less than 200,000. He was.
We might have to fact check that. But yes.
It
was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. That was like 8 years ago.
Okay. Were you a sophomore in high school 8 years ago? It could have been freshman year, now that I'm thinking. But yes,
I don't remember.
Basically,
I graduated in 2015.
I remember him.
That was 3 years ago.
I can't confirm exactly when, because there was a long period of time where I knew who he was, but I didn't subscribe because he mostly did gaming stuff. But then I started checking in now and again, and I remember him hitting 30 million. That's all I can confirm, is that I subscribed before that at some point. And his channel has drastically just adapted and like transformed throughout the years, depending on what he's interested in and what he wants to do. And I think he's still doing that in a lot of ways, is because he's trying to find content that both people find interesting and also he enjoys doing. And I think that's the important thing. And
he had a big change back in 2012, 2013, where he stopped being PewDiePie and he started being Felix. That's what he transitioned. He did stuff that got lots of views and was really popular to what he wanted to do.
Right. It was like Happy Wheels nonstop.
Yeah, and then his audience, they went, okay.
Right. The audience was like,
we understand.
We're here for you.
Yeah, we're
not
watch
here
you.
for
we're not watching the game.
For the game.
Yeah.
We're here for your commentary, so we will continue to watch you and support you. Yeah. I still to this day think the best YouTube Red original was Scare PewDiePie, which was a very different time if you go back and watch Scare PewDiePie.
That was
it's like
2015, 2016?
Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah. And it was like back in the days when YouTube would like do stuff with Felix.
Back when they kind of listened to their creators and their audience.
Remember when YouTube Rewind had PewDiePie in it? Like consistently?
Yes. Remember when the largest subscribed YouTuber was in
actually in YouTube Rewind?
Yeah.
Bizarrely, there was like irony in him burying the rewind button on that beach. It's the same beach that he sang a certain song on.
Yes.
Which is now the most viewed video on his channel.
It's the most liked video on YouTube?
No. Well, non-music video wise, his YouTube Rewind.
Yeah, his YouTube Rewind is the most
liked video that's not a music video.
Non-music video.
But he's very genuine with his audience, and why do you think people have been so outspoken? Like, why do you think there's been such an uprising with people fighting the T-Series and embracing that meme?
It's because, for me, it's probably because PewDiePie did this by himself.
Yeah.
He grew.
He has Brad and a few editors.
Yeah, well, I mean, but he's not a corporation.
No.
He doesn't have, a million channels or whatever.
Right.
That all contribute to.
Like us. Yeah, but different tea.
Yeah, he grew his audience. He legitimately grew his.
He's a YouTuber by definition.
Yeah, he's not a business.
And I think a lot of this uprising of people who are like subscribed to PewDiePie and they're investing quite literally millions of dollars into making sure that he stays number one, is that sub gap closes, is more than just PewDiePie himself. It's kind of like the people on YouTube wanting to make the argument that like, as long as PewDiePie's number one, like in a certain way, the YouTubers are still the dominant content creators on the platform. And a lot of us us are sick of the Jimmy Kimmels and the celebrities just kind of porting their fame over. And
although I'm okay with Jack Black.
Jablinski's fine.
I'm okay with the Jablinski. I'm fine with that.
That's a legitimate conversion and not just a re-upload.
Because he's not using his. It doesn't seem like he's trying to use his celebrity status to.
No.
He it seems like he wants to.
It seemed like he wanted to be on YouTube, not YouTube asked him to make a channel.
He's not a celebrity on YouTube. He's trying to be a YouTuber on YouTube.
Exactly. Which there's a lot of channels out there that are getting huge that are just re-uploading their TV highlights, and they're just porting their success over from previous careers, which is fine. But I think a lot of the upbringing and the uprising for the PewDiePie versus T-Series stuff is like, we want the majority of content, and we want YouTube to understand and look at us and see, look, the biggest channels aren't the ones with the fancy cameras or the giant businesses. It's just a guy watching memes.
It's a guy looking at memes.
It's like, we want YouTube to understand and get that message. Hey, this is still what we are.
Yeah.
We're not the T-Series. We're not the corporate companies just reposting stuff.
We're not the upload 8 videos a day.
Right.
Get, a couple 100,000 views on them and then repeat. No, it's
this is the dominant platform. Yeah. This is what most of it is.
It's you could call it quality content.
Right.
It's content made with care, made with love.
Right.
Made with passion.
So I guess the reason I would tell people to subscribe to PewDiePie is because, for one, I think it's funny.
Yes,
I think he's very entertaining.
Yes.
He uploads very regularly, I would say. He posts lots of different kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Despite it being
more or less the same.
More or less, you laugh, you lose, meme review. They all kind of blur together, but
because you'll see it in a laugh, you lose. You're like,
right.
He'll go next video.
He'll mix it up.
Wait, it's like, this is.
But then Pew News, which is also a meme, is also at the same time genuinely. I think he brings up great points.
He'll express his opinion, even though he's not supposed to.
Right, which he makes a joke out of, but oftentimes his opinion, I think, brings up really, really good points, and his opinions on the copyright strike issues and how to fix them, I think, are genuinely helpful. And I think the fact that he is the most subscribed should hold some weight to his opinion, and be like,
you would think YouTube and people would listen to him,
right?
Knowing that he brings in more viewers than some of these tabloids and stuff like that.
He keeps a lot of people on that site.
Yes,
he keeps a lot of people there.
Yes.
And you should subscribe to him because he's a good creator, and it's not like you're too late or you're jumping on a bandwagon. I do want people to be able to also put aside the meme of just I've been watching videos lately where people are just in crowds going, subscribe to me. It's like, okay, but why? Yeah. Why should we subscribe to PewDiePie? And I think that it's much bigger than just PewDiePie himself. It's the conveying the message to YouTube that it's the YouTubers that should be on top. YouTubers who should be the most watched. And
it's the people, not a business.
Exactly. We don't want YouTube getting the message that most of the site is just businesses porting their cable TV over. We don't want that message sent. And even if T-Series does surpass PewDiePie, I still think that debate and that ideological battle
it'll be like if YouTube gaming repassed PewDiePie for some reason. That's what it's going to be like for me. Or not? Did he pass gaming?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay.
He passed several YouTube categories.
He passed sports, music, and gaming.
Right. So we're just gonna do our part and recommend you subscribe to him if you haven't yet. It's really worth checking out. And I've been a subscriber for years, long before this was a meme, or before he was even close to hitting 50 mil, 40 mil. I remember subscribing before 30. Yeah, it's been a long time I've been watching his channel, and I think he's very quickly over the past couple of years just become like, I have a special place in my heart for Red Letter Media, but PewDiePie is an easy number 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he definitely uploads more than they do. Yeah. And Red Letter Media, I feel like, might quit and retire any second.
Any second. They're like finger on the trigger. Like
they're like, should we quit making videos? And I don't want that to happen. But PewDiePie, I feel like, is going to be here for a good.
He's a spry young man,
Yes.
He's got plenty of ideas.
He's been on YouTube for over 10 years, I think, and he'll probably be here for another 10. Easily. So please check him out.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Subscribe.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bro, I have to go to work.